Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing amazing because today we will proceed. We will play the second chapter for Last Door Collector's Edition called Memories. If you didn't watch the last episode, it's on the channel, but I will most likely leave the playlist up here, and there's on the channel too, the playlist. Sadly, until now we only have episode 1 because it's the only one we played, but we're gonna here proceed to episode 2 called Memories. So please, if you can, leave a like, subscribe, and comment something here down below. That's gonna help me a lot. And if you can share with a friend, I would deeply appreciate it. But without further ado, let's jump right into episode 2, Memories. Previously on The Last Door. Jeremiah DeVitt receives a mysterious letter from his childhood friend Anthony Beechworth. He travels to his friend's manor on Sussex, where he learns of Anthony's descent into madness and the death of his wife, Anna Beechworth. DeVitt faces the perils of the house and finally finds the dead body of his friend who committed suicide. Anthony's final letter warns DeVitt of an unknown danger and asks him to remember his past by going back to the boarding school they both attended years back. And that's exactly where we stopped. We will go to the Father in heaven, hallowed by... Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it's. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Sir? Sir? Oh. Give us each day our daily bread. BDSM. Sorry, Jesus. Forgive us our sins, for we ourselves forgive our debtors. Tapo! And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Fuck yeah. Blessed be. Now tell me, where are you? What do you see? Wow, this is Limbo. Have you guys ever played Limbo? I kind of wanted to play it because I played it, what, over 9 years ago or something like that? I never finished it, and I am kind of curious. Oh boy. Who is it? Is it Anthony? Answer me! God damn, that was not Anthony. He didn't do that. When I found him the first time, what the fuck? Is it weird that this game is kind of cozy to me? What is she doing? Get close to her. Get closer to Anna. How do you know that's Anna? No, that's why, because Anna did that. Oh god, Dark Forest. Reminds me of Darkwood, which is another game that I want to play. And I will probably play it sooner. Soon-ish. You never know. When I count to 3, you wake up. Oh. 1. 2. 3. Now, wake up. Wake the fuck up. You can rest now, Mr. DeVitt. That will be enough for today. Are these sessions really necessary? I am confident that this is the best course of treatment for your symptoms. Now, did you ever see him again? I saw it. What did you see? Can you describe it? It was like an eye, perfectly rounded and dark, deep and empty, accompanied by the most horrifying, pain-filled screams I've ever heard inside the complete darkness where an evil dwells deep below, a forgotten fear for human reasoning, but undoubtedly still rests deep down inside our being. In my case, that fear has already awoken. Oh, I can understand why you are disturbed, Mr. David. With your permission, I would like to consult on your case with a colleague of mine, a man I've known for many years who is more versed in modern psychology practices. I think his knowledge and experience would be very helpful in enabling us to understand your condition. If you think it would help, Doctor, I'll leave it on your hands. The agony grows increasingly unbearable, and if you believe this man can help, then I welcome his aid. Thank you, Dr. Wakefield. I bid you good evening. This is why I find this game cozy. Anthony, my friend, what really happened to you? How could you have let your wife, Anna, die so awfully? These doubts consume my soul. I hardly remember the time we spent together as schoolmates. I confess that beyond your enduring friendship, I can recall little of those years. Where were your words a result of an increasing loss of sanity? In your letter you wrote that someone awaits me, a warning toward me from a genuine danger, or merely ravens of a brilliant mind addled by sanity? Something stirs uneasily within my heart. I will not rest easily again until I go back to that boarding school and find out what secrets may lie within. Farewell, Mr. and Mrs. Beechworth. Rest now in peace. Damn. 2D game, and the music's amazing. The story's already interesting. A 2D game. You don't need a AAA game to actually have fun and to actually be immersed in a world like this. That's the academy, I suppose? Or rather, the boarding school, sorry. Episode 2, Memories. Here we are. Let's walk around. The Angel Gabriel, the school's emblem. I remember it being very pristine, but it looks neglected and dirty now. Well, what's this? A stone eagle lies on the floor. It appears to have broken off the fountain. Of course, I'll take the eagle, because you never know. Maybe I'll need it to smash a window or something like that. Let's get inside. Hello, sister. Pardon, excuse me, sister. Good evening, sister. Good evening, I am Mother Elizabeth. What brings you here, mister? David, I'm a former student of this boarding school. As you can see, Mr. David, this stopped being an academic institution a long time ago and is now exclusively dedicated to prayer and the well-being of the patients under our care. I see. Even so, may I please speak to... Mr. David, I'm afraid that we are now busy to start wasting our time talking about past issues. In addition, there is little to say. We sisters arrived after the boarding school had closed down. Everybody but Monsignor, of course. Monsignor? Exactly. But you didn't answer my question. Why have you come to this place, Mr. David? This place will help me remember. I prefer not to talk about it. It'd be good for me to appreciate the passage of time. This place will help me remember. If you have memory problems, I would recommend you to visit a doctor immediately and not waste your time here. I guess that it would be a good idea to visit this place again and perceive the passage of time. Perceive the passage of time? What are you talking about? To be honest, I prefer to not talk about it. I couldn't tell you why this place is so important for me, but it is, a lot. Well, I appreciate your honesty, Mr. David. I will allow you to stay around here. I hope I won't regret my decision. Don't worry, Mother. Thank you. You are a rude bitch. That's what you are. I really don't care. I really don't give much of a fuck about your religion. If you're a bitch, you're a bitch. Among the baggages, I can see a packet of letters bound by twine. I'd ask you to not touch my belongings, please. You're not aware who you are talking to. I'm sorry. Who am I talking to then? Doctor. I'm sorry, I'm not a doctor. Pay him no mind, he has been delirious for some days. I'm Miss Mary Vinci, and this is my brother Matthew. Juliet. Why have you left me? Why don't you answer my letters? My letters. You see, this poor man is too obsessed with his fiancée. He won't accept that she left him months ago. My poor Matthew. I'm very sorry, Miss Vinci. I hope he recovers. Thank you. Oh my. A magazine entitled Weird Tales. I'm gonna tell you some weird tales. Are you alright, madam? That was a rhythmic sound like a breathing. What do you mean? It was last night. I felt an increasingly pressure in my temples. Something dry and rough like a tree bark brushed against my leg, and I saw something on the wall like a growing shadow. I lit the lamp and there was nothing. I am sure it was just a nightmare, madam. Madam? This poor lady has fallen into an uneasy, fitful sleep. Let's steal from her. He's a quite pale young boy. He's asleep. Wake the fuck up, I need to talk to someone. Please, someone, pity. I am sorry, you cannot be here. Is there some way I can help? Don't worry about it, sir. The Lord looks after each and every one of our patients. He will provide you with all help you need. If you wish, you can pray there, next to the statue of Our Lady. Don't you think she is beautiful? The Virgin listens to those in need. I'll show you the Virgin. A gloomy statue of the Virgin Mary takes this place even more mournful if that is possible. Who are you? A picture of the Virgin Mary gazing at you, supposedly to portray sympathy and compassion for you. However, she seems to look more pained and sorrowful here. What's this? I unlocked the door. Oh! Outside. A locked wood coffin badly finished. It seems that whoever made it was a bit rushed to finish it. Hello! A grave recently dug. Very recently, the guy's there. Good evening. I hope you're right and this turns out to be indeed a good evening. My name is David. I didn't know there was a graveyard here. My pleasure, Mr. David. I am Frank Baldwin. Oh, hello. Do not ask me why, but Monsignor specifically ordered to bury the corpses here. Did he order to bury corpses here? Why? I do not understand. What is there to understand, Mr. David? God has forsaken this place. Excuse the interruption, Mr. Baldwin. I'll leave you with your work. Have a nice evening. I'm trying. This is a small group of graves that has been You guys read that. I'm not gonna fucking read that. Same stuff. Here we have, oh my god. The beach. Jesus Christ, I think this game is way too pixelized. Many years adrift have perfectly smoothed this flotsam into a small log. Well, you go use the log. The Lost Pilgrim. A sea stack older students at the school used to climb. Somewhere up there are my initials. That's cute. Let me check the log. Many years... No, it's just a log. But it looks sharp? What's this? A piece of old fishing net. I'll get it. I'll take everything that I can take. Let's go. I don't remember ever finishing this episode. I didn't try to open the coffin. That was an illusion. Oh my god, it was an illusion. Okay. I went that way. I suppose I can't go upstairs? I can go upstairs. I suppose wrong. An old dusty tapestry of the old Virgin with the baby Jesus in her arms. This game is so cool. Love this game. Oh my! A syringe next to a flask with a label that reads morphine. Hello, ma'am. Good evening, sister. Sister? All this suffering, all these tears, all our prayers unanswered. What do you mean, sister? All these years entrusted to the Lord, praying, looking for a sign, for something that can give me strength. Every day I hear them cry, pray, scream, and die, and what for? Where are you, Lord? Why don't you answer me? The Lord works in... Maybe there is no Lord? I'm not gonna say that to a sister. Lord works in mysterious ways. Certainly yes, but I didn't ask for much, just something to go on, a path to follow. I can go not like this, excuse me, sir. On the upper shelf of the antique cupboard, a well-worn Bible and the rosary beads gather dust. One of the humble beds where the nuns sleep. Another one, I suppose I can't... An old mirror that hardly reflects anything. Well, well. A worn-out and faded tapestry of Jesus Christ. Amen, Jesus. Bless me. Oh. That's inconvenient. Another tapestry, though I remember from my school days the student dormitory was here. The wooden stick is not sharp enough to cut the tapestry. The stone is not sharp enough to cut the tapestry. Okay, I need something sharp to cut this tapestry down and visit the... A broken mirror. There's a protruding piece. Now I have glass on me. What's this? There's a puddle in the shower hall with something shining under the grating. I cannot see it properly. Net? No? Okay. Just a couple of old towels. The shower's old, rusty, and poorly maintained. Jesus, God really forsaken this place. Yeah, okay, now we have glass. Excuse me. The mirror chunk is sharp but too weak to cut the tapestry. It might break. Then I'll cut my fucking veins open. That's what you want from me? That's what you want from me, boy? I can't go in there, that's for sure. Mr. DeVito, you're not allowed to get in there. Sorry. I apologize. What's that? This painting holds a visage of judgment, but yet compassion. My coat. Fair. Okay, I have a piece of stone, I have a log, I have a net, and I have a mirror. Some bandages and other medical equipment, nothing of interest. A picture of Saint Camillus de Lelli, patron saint of the sick hospitals and nurses. He seems to have forsaken this place. Who didn't forsaken this goddamn places? No, I cannot touch her stuff. A net, a mirror, a log, and a stone fucking thing. What the hell? I didn't try to come in here. Important. Oh my god. Sorry. I remember that we used to keep here some of the textbooks. Now there's a music box. I'll take the music box, thank you. Wait. A music box. Probably it belonged to one of the students. No, I can't use the music box. What's this? January 15th, 1876. Father Ernest seems unusually troubled today. Several times he paused abruptly in the middle of the lecture for no reason, even during his favorite class, theology. January 18th, 1876. Today, Father Ernest was very irritable. Collins made a comment and was expelled from the class for it, and even DeVito was admonished just for reading a philosophy book. I hope Father Ernest doesn't turn his ire towards me. My father would be disappointed if I failed to get good marks. January 21st, 1876. It was very disconcerting to see Father Ernest entering the class so pale and sweaty. In the middle of his lecture, he stumbled dazed and had to sit. January 22nd. Father Eugene taught us the theology class today, even though he doesn't know the subject matter. He doesn't know the subject matter as well as Father Ernest. When we asked him what happened to the Father Ernest, Father Eugene told us that he had taken ill. What worries me is that now Father Eugene is also starting to look unwell. February 20th. It has been a month since we last saw Father Ernest. We are told that he's still sick, but if he is so ill, why hasn't a physician come to treat him? My studies are flagging. Flagging. My studies are flagging. I hope I'm not butchering that, but maybe I am. But I have taken it upon myself to read it on my own. I hope this helps, as I must succeed in spite of my problems happening around us. It's February 23rd. It was announced this morning that the school is to close. None of us know why, and we cannot get a straight answer from the faculty. They each dodge the question, and I'm starting to think they may not know the answer themselves. Their anxiety is palpable, though they try to hide it behind a calm face. But what about Father Ernest? I heard he is alone. Sorry, completely read that wrong. I hear he alone is to remain after we vacate the premises. There's a picture in the diary. It's the photography of the graduation class. I see myself, Father Ernest, and Anthony. I do not remember the name of the others. One of the faces has been completely scratched out. There's an odd sentence written in the board. In death there is hope. In death there is life. One must seek its true nature to understand the nothing. It looks like it has been there for years, as the chalk has faded in some places. No, I read that already. Come on. I thought there was something else. I'm sorry. Okay, this is a classroom they don't seem to use anymore. Okay. What can I do to progress, though? I have a music box, I have glass, I have a fishnet, I have a log. Excuse the interruption, Mr. Baldwin. I'll leave you with your work. Yeah, there's nothing for me to do with the Mr. Baldwin. Wait. Ego that belonged to the fountain. Yeah, but what about it? Let's check the fountain again, maybe? Let's give it a look. Angel Gabriel. An old, quite damaged mailbox. There's a postcard inside the mailbox. Dear Matthew, it has been several months and I still haven't heard any news for you. My brothers insist that you have abandoned me, but I am sure you remain true. I know that you would never do that to me, for I know your heart and the honesty of your eyes. I got this address from the hospital in London and I pray that it reaches you safely. If that's the case, I want you to know that I will always be waiting for you forever. Juliet Holloway. Did she lie to him? His sister lied to him and told him that the woman left him? Or maybe she doesn't know either? Ooh, drama. Wait, wrong way, sorry. Family drama. Why not? We always enjoy some family drama around here. Mr. Vinge, I think this letter is addressed to you. Oh, thank you. Leave it to me if you'd be so kind. As you can see, my brother's too weak to read it. Well, Matthew, let's see who has written to you. Oh, it's a letter from Mother. Dear Matthew, I hope you're recovering. I wish that your beloved sister... Your beloved sister and you come back home soon. What a bitch! You know how alone Mother feels. Wow. Miss Vinge is making up the letter's contents. Kill her. No, sorry. Can I open the music box with the log? The wooden stick is too thick to use to winding up the box. I need something thinner. And no. No. I don't think that breaking the box serves any purpose. Do you remember the good times? You, what a bitch! I can talk to him. She's making up the contents of the letter. What a bitch! Wow. Someone please, Piety. I already told you could not come here, but don't worry about it. The Lord looks after each and every one of our patients. He provides them with the blah blah blah. The Virgin listens to those in need. Okay, now what the fuck? Now what? This is the back, right? Yeah. I need something sharp to cut the tapestry upstairs. Now where in the fuck am I gonna find something sharp? We come here. We come here, let's go up. What the fuck? Here we have rosaries. No, we have morphine. We have the sister that's looking for a path ahead. Here we have the tapestry. The tapestry. It's too thick. There's something in here. The tap of this shower. If I open the tap, the shiny object could be carried away by the stream of water. Then what the fuck do you want me to do? I tried to use the net to get the thing. The log? The stone? The mirror? May Lord melt my soul. Now what the fuck? Okay. Excuse me. There you go. There's a chair, there's a little thing there. We already talked to this lady. Sister, please, I want to be alone. I can talk to this cunt, right? Like, nothing useful at least. Oh, actually, do you take care of the patients here? Did Monsignor already live here? Talk to Monsignor, Mr. Baldwin. Who was Mr. Baldwin? Monsignor instructed me to take him as a caretaker, sorry. Many of the sisters find him a bit strange, but he performs his work well and complains little. Talk about Monsignor. Could I talk to Monsignor? I'm afraid that's impossible. Monsignor has left strict instructions that he was not to be disturbed, not even by any of the sisters. Did you say that Monsignor already lived here when this venue still was a boarding school? Indeed. He still was a priest and professor before he became Monsignor and started to lead this place. Oh, have there been many deaths lately? Mother Elizabeth, Mr. Baldwin told me that lately there's a lot of patients dying. What's happening? Sadly, the Lord is taking many of those unfortunate souls. Cunt. Do you say you cared for patients? Of course, Mr. DeVitt, we tend to both physical and spiritual needs of those in our care. Thanks, Mother. I'll leave you to your duties. That didn't answer shit to me. Oh, come on. Mirror. Net. A piece of old fishing net. Mirror. Shards of a broken mirror. Log, it's a log. The music box belonged to one of the students. Maybe the music box is one of the people down here? This cunt is making up the contents of the letter, so... You know. Let me try talking to you again. This poor woman has fallen to... She fell asleep. He's asleep. This lady don't let me talk to the guy. Oh. I have no intention of breaking the statue. I have. If that means progress. Textbooks... Did I forget to take anything? What's this? Oh my god. Dear brother, I have received your letter and I'll try to write for you more frequently. I hope that you are studying a lot and you feel comfortable there. We miss you a lot. When are you coming back? Father is in bed with fever and I do not feel very well, but I am on my medication. Today is my birthday and I'm feeling blue. It is quiet and a boring Sunday at the village. Mom is going to cook the lemon cake like those that Grandma used to make. I wish we could all eat it together. Right back soon. I'm looking forward to knowing how you are doing, what you are learning, how is Scotland, and so on. Big hug, and I think about you a lot, your dear sister. Am I missing something because of the pixels are way too pixely? Books on the shelves. Theology is the dominant subject. Neither of that answer my questions. Come on. What the fuck? What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? Here we have the graves, but what am I gonna... What, am I gonna take something out of the grave? Am I supposed to cut the net? I don't really see nothing. I might have to cut this video actually. I can only come here and I can only check that. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. I didn't record it, but basically, I just interacted with her purse. That's how I did. After I delivered the letter, apparently she simply forgot about it. I can give all the letters to him? My letters, all my letters I wrote to dear Juliet. You never posted them, but why? Why, Mary? Why would you do such a thing? How could you be so cruel? I had to do it, Matthew. You refused to see how inappropriate a match she is for you. Her only interest is in marrying someone of your status, of our family's status. It was for our sake that I did this. For your sake, sorry. For your sake I did this. I did it to protect you from this woman's treachery. No, you only thought about yourself, about your vanity. I cannot bear to look upon you anymore. Leave me be. From this day forth you're not sister of mine. You are no sister of mine. You dare banish me? I, who stayed by your side all through your illness? Very well, Matthew. You have it your way. I will leave you, and then I will see... Sorry. I will leave you, and then you will see how very alone you are. Farewell, brother. What does that do to me? Thanks to be the Lord that you come to reveal my sister's cruelty, sir. Please take this coin as a token of my appreciation. It's my lucky coin, although I hope it will serve you better than it has myself. I hope it brings me better luck than to Mr. Vinci. Now. Can I use this coin? It looks like it's... No. No. I'm trying everything at this point because I am a bit lost. Not gonna lie. This? What the fuck? I honestly thought the coin was for here, but it's not. It opened the box, the music box. Let me play the music box close to him, because if he has the coin, then he must be one of the people that were studying here. There's no other explanation. Juliet. Now what do I do with the coin? Who's the Monsignor, Mr. Baldwin? I cannot rightfully say. After all these years I have never even seen the man. Who knows, maybe he does not even exist. But Mother Elizabeth told me the Monsieur specifically requested your hiring by letter. I am flattered my reputation precedes me, but I still cannot tell anything about that man. I will leave you to your work, man. You're just making me more confused. Then what the fuck am I gonna do with the music box with a coin? To the sister upstairs? Here, maybe? What? Oh, it was for her. Oh, what a beautiful melody. It reminds me of my youth when I was vibrant and full of purpose. I knew my path then. Oh, may God bless you. For you have given me the sign I was looking for. Thank you, I guess. Now I take your morphine. I can't take the morphine? Then what am I doing? Whoa, okay. A lot of dry leaves and accumulated hole from this old rusty pipe. They're blocking the water stream. Can I remove it with the log? I think that would be useless. I'm gonna show you useless. I think that would be useless. The net. Oh my god, the pipe is full of dry leaves. When I finally do something. Oh, I just... The hole has a very sharp and rough edges. If I try to pull it in, I could cut myself. Ooh. The wood was too softened to even bend the sharp edges of the pipe. Steward? Ah! I blunted the sharp edges of the pipe. Now I need not fear being cut. Hello? Hello? Oh, there you go. Okay, there's nothing now that impede the water. Impede the... Okay, I see. Fair, 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 fair. Then we go to the bathroom. We turn on the tap. And I suppose the thing is gonna fall outside. And then we just grab it. I'm gonna fist myself. Swear to God. The net should catch anything coming down the pipe. And now I put the net here. And now I can flush. And then the thing's gonna get stuck there. Whatever it is. Maybe a key? Maybe something I actually need? Okay. Down the drain you go. Okay. Hello? Oh. Let's go and see what this is about. Let's check what's here. The net caught some... The net has caught the shiny object. Then grab it. Teardrop? It's a glass tear, probably once belonging to a piece of jewelry. Swear to God. A teardrop? Oh. Maybe I know the answer. Do I have to put the teardrop on the Virgin Mary so maybe they think like, oh my god, she's crying. I have placed the glass tear in the hollow of the Virgin Mary's cheek. It seems that it fits perfectly. Now I can talk to the woman. Someone, Piety. I already told you not to come here, but don't worry. The Virgin will listen to those in need. In the eyes of the fervent devotee, it could look like a real tear. If only I could make it shine. I swear to God. The mirror. Please help. Oh, the mother is crying? Oh my lord, what does this mean? What does it mean? What have I done? What have we done? She left, and now I can talk to the man in peace. Thank you. Man, I always miss the freaking cursor. Anyway, sorry. Let me talk to this guy final. You must help me. What can I do? What's wrong with you? There's a little time. I tell them about my pain. I describe the unbearable and endless pain, and yet they do not listen. They pass me by without even looking at me. They say that they are praying for me, but it doesn't cure my ailment. But sir, I know. But I beseech you. You will be saving me from a horrible torture. I will be eternally indebted to you. I will, however difficult this would be for me. I understand your request is terribly hard for me. guess I could find the courage to help you. I understand the magnitude of what I'm asking. God bless you, sir. I don't know how I can show you my gratitude. What I need you to do is, without the nuns noticing, try to get an amount of morphine enough so that I can be embraced by the deepest of dreams, and in the way that stops the rhythm of my heart. Okay, I need to kill someone. Fun. Why don't we do that? We go from investigating to killing people. Okay, we know where the morphine is. And blissful is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Okay, morphine and the syringe. I thought I was going to... I had to look for the syringe, but apparently I don't need to. Oh, actually, Jesus, I don't have the camera on. Sorry. Sorry for that. I didn't notice. I apologize. Anyway, let's give this morphine to this man. Sir, here's your... He's gone. There's a note in the bed. Baldwin lies, Baldwin lies. Oh. What the fuck is going on? Baldwin lies. Is he the Monsignor? The noise is coming from inside the coffin. What in heaven? The log? It's too soft. It won't even use it as a lever. It's too soft even to use it as a lever. I need something sturdy. And now the guy's gone. Now Baldwin is gone. Gods, what am I gonna find that is sturdy enough to... Oh. A nut's habit and a walking stick. There's no... These not that belong to the nun I spoke to by the window. Where did she go? Oh my. We have a naked nun here on the beach now. And we have someone inside the goddamn freaking coffin. Are the people that they bury alive? I can't open it. Yeah, I can't open it with my hands. The lid is nailed. Maybe a crowbar? But where the fuck am I gonna find a crowbar? Oh lord, here we go again. Oh, here he is. I need your hammer. Tell me about Monsignor. Morphine this motherfucker. I need your hammer. What's this? It looks like his toolbox. I wonder if there's anything useful in it. I might be able to take a look if I keep him distracted. Now how the fuck am I gonna distract this man? Keep him distracted. My question is motherfucking how? Oh lordy. Ah, oh. Now there are new dialogue options. Tell me about this place. Well, the construction of this building was ordered by an by an bishop of Aberdeen in 1805. Tell me about the Aberdeen. It was a place where I was born and raised, one of the biggest cities in Scotland. Bye. What did I get? I got a tool. Is it enough to open this? It is. Who's inside? The darkness of his eye. His body's petrified. He has a look of sheer terror in his eyes. Oh my god, what happened? Talk to me. They're gonna think it's me. Mother Elizabeth's trying to make him come to his senses. Fuck you, Mother Elizabeth. Oh, Baldwin is gone too. Well, excuse me. A brick bite ooh, a key. A golden key. The door is locked. No, not Morphine on myself. I was not expecting that. Oh, flashback. Don't look into his eyes. Because the deepest darkness dwells in his eyes. Come in, my son. Did you think you could hide these books from me? They are just classic philosophy books, father. Plato and Aristotle. Silence! Instrument of falsehood, you mean. Fallacies coming from the snake. Now, son, get on your knees and raise your arms. Apologize to the Lord. Pray to the Lord. I'm kinky, you shouldn't do that. It is in Latin, malum in se. Evil in itself. A strange eye-shaped symbol. What the fuck is... Excuse me. Excuse me. Eye of the bird. What does this mean? A lot of crucifixes. Lord, your eyes burn me. I do not deserve mercy nor forgiveness. Oh Lord, have mercy on my soul. Who are you sending me? Is death to whom you are handing me over? Has my hourglass already run out of sand? Father Ernest. Ernest. It's been many years since I last heard that name. Since... Oh, I see. Father, I'm here to be able to remember. You have to help me, I beg you. Please, entreaties, petitions, praying, torment, exemption. Past times bring us to misfortune and pain. Father Ernest, I was one of your students. One of my students, you say? It's only the Lord who teaches us. We all must follow his ordinances and disciplines. Get closer, son. Come pray next to me. Get whatever's on the floor. He has a large burn covering his eye. He's completely blind. Despite his decrepitude, extreme thinness, and paleness, I can still recognize Father Ernest. But he seems far away, like in another world. Glory be to the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be. Now, my son, tell the Lord which one is his voice, the sharp sword, the wise quill, or the delicate paddle. The sharp sword. Yes, that's it, my son. The Lord, with his sharp sword, transmit us wisdom, his power, and his punishment. And now, son, tell the Lord which one is his holy path, the wise virtue, the endless blame, or the blessed penance. Endless blame? Yes, that's it, my son. Nostra culpa infinita est, and it always will. Was and will. And now, my son, tell the Lord who are you, the faithless pilgrim, the gate guard, or the lost seaman. The faithless pilgrim. No, there's no salvation of the Lord for your soul. Now leave me alone. I have to purify my soul. Grab whatever's on the... Can you grab whatever's on the motherfucking floor? Thank you. Dear God in heaven, I feel for you. Your light is in my eyes. I will burn them for you. Dear God in heaven, I feel myself in you. Your eyes are in my soul. I will burn in for you. Dear God in heaven, I fear your sword is in my hands. I will burn them for you. Dear God in heaven, I hate myself in you. My blame is in your heart. I will burn myself for you. I know you are there. Didn't you hear me get out of my room? Despite you being blind, he has a good hearing. I must be very careful when moving. Do I need to wait for him to go pray? Maybe? Yeah. A razor blade stained with blood. Grab it. Jesus Christ. Murmur. A makeshift altar with coated and dense layer of wax. The candles have almost burned out, only barely illuminate the room. Yeah, let me leave your room. I think this razor is sharp enough to cut the tapestry that we wanted to cut ever since the beginning of this chapter. Let's go. I won't be able to cut this so thick tapestry only using a razor. My hands wouldn't have enough strength. I'm gonna ask myself. Oh, using the wooden stamp as a handle, I could use this to cut. Finally, a cutting tool. It needs to be. Thank Jesus. Literally. Motherfucker. Well, and finally, our expert in philosophy, Jeremiah DeWitt, shows up. Where were you, my friend? We have been looking for you. What are we, a cult? Yeah, the Four. Well, as I was saying, tonight is the perfect moment for our next meeting, but I suspect that someone outside our group is secretly surveilling us. Who is it, Anthony? My dear friend, it is Professor Glim. So that's Anthony. There's a blonde one and there's a dark-haired one, another one. Do you mean Father Ernest? Certainly, no doubt about it. Therefore, dear colleagues, I have decided to change the venue for tonight's meeting. Have you noticed the lounge behind the small door of the classroom? I have believed convenient to borrow the key for our necessities. You already know. At 12 o'clock you will find that the door is opened and you will be inside the lounge. That is it, my dearest colleagues. Videte ne squeeze shit. Whatever. However you read that, sorry. I remember that the furniture we used to keep some of our personal belongings, now it's empty. Please don't give me another empty room. I remember that this is the bed where I used to sleep when I was a student here. Go to sleep then. See ya. Oh. Mr. Rabbit was jumping through the forest in a warm spring afternoon. God bless him then. What the fuck do you mean? When going through a bush, Mr. Rabbit ran into Mr. Wolf, Mr. Vulture, and Mrs. Snake, who were having a heated argument. Mr. Rabbit, curious, asked them, "Dearests, why are you arguing in this beautiful and cheerful spring afternoon?" Mr. Wolf answered politely, "What are we trying to decide here is who of us will have the pleasure to eat you up." Kinky. Mr. Rabbit, really scared, said, "But I do not want to be eaten, I want to live." To which Mrs. Snake answered, smiling, "That is impossible to happen, Mr. Rabbit, since we all, both you and us, are going to die sooner or later, don't you think so?" Oh, beautiful, then kill yourself then. Mr. Vulture added, "Mrs. Snake is right, we should stick to the issue at hand. It's getting late, and as you see, we do not agree. Do you want to help us decide, Mr. Rabbit? Who would you suggest as be the one to eat you?" Neither of you? After thinking about it for a while, Mr. Rabbit came up with an idea that carefully said, "I got it! Why won't we organize a race? The first one that arrives to the forest clearing will have the privilege to eat me. No doubt Mr. Wolf can run at high speed, but Mr. Vulture can go flying and avoid any obstacle, and I'm sure that Mr. Snake knows all the shortcuts between the forests. What do you think?" The three predators agreed that it was fair, so they started the race and they quickly disappeared. Mr. Rabbit, happy to trick them, started running at a high speed on the opposite direction of the predators who, eager to prove their worth, didn't realize the trick. Mr. Rabbit, that was far away from there, and he finally felt safe, happy and proud of his cunning, but suddenly there was a loud bang. The earth shook, frightened birds flew, and everything went dark. The end. Excuse me. Thank you. There's something I kept to myself for a long time. And the thing that is that I love you, I have always loved you. Since the first time I saw you, since the first time I felt your frozen hands. Each time I move away from you, I miss your glazy, empty, dead eyes. I miss your rough hair, your grayish skin, your stench. But our love just cannot be. It is an impossible love. Oh, you don't say. So he buried her. The end. The fuck are you dreaming about? No, not again. How long has it been? How long have I been sleeping? What was all that about? In the nightmare, I found a place in my memories. A dusty mirror. Well, boy went to sleep. The walls are in complete disarray. I could probably punch through it if I tried. So why don't we try to punch through it? So we simply decided to sleep in here. There are papers on which the mother was working. William Needlands, November 13th, 1891. Cause of death, cochlexia. The fuck? Scratch marks have been found on his stomach. Elmer Moore, November 17th, 1891. Cause of death, pleuresia. A clear expression of terror on the patient's paralyzed face was found at the time of the death. Evelyn Benzie, November 20th. Oh Jesus. All in the same month? Marasmo. We found the patient dead, emaciated, and a paleness in the body. Theodore Hending, November 23rd. Typhoid fever. The patient suffered severe hallucinations minutes before death, screamed, and shook until the opiates started to take effect. Lena Ashdown, November 27th. Cause of death, osteoarticular tuberculosis. During the autopsy, we found some strange black marks on his fingers. Claude Harris, December 10th. Cause of death unknown. He died while he was sleeping. Nora Dunstan, December 13th. Respiratory arrest. Notes blank. Ellen Blair, December 14th. Morphine overdose. Patient committed suicide. The patient did not seem to have depressive symptoms or suicidal tendencies. And what did we learn in that dream? Shit, we didn't learn anything. And here we go again. I don't know where to go anymore. I've been looking here for a bit. In my disturbing nightmare, I was brought to this spot. I was? It's the trapdoor I saw in my nightmare. From here, sprouts of a terrible stench. There's something down there. Did you see? Did you see? It was there, just in front of me, the thing, it was screaming. Decayed corpse of a young woman. It seems that he's been devoured by an animal. Okay, now what the fuck? And here we are. Punctual as always, David. Now all that remains is to introduce our guest. You may come now in, Professor. Father Ernest? Do not worry, my friend. I invited him to join us in this evening. The professor genuinely shares our curiosity, and who better to complete our group than one of the most renowned theologists? Moreover, we mustn't ban those who are willing to explore beyond the veil. The moment we have long awaited has now arrived. Please, all of you, take a seat and we shall begin the procedure. Soon shall the door be opened, and then may we finally see what lies beyond. Now I ask that you close your eyes. You will feel a momentarily prick as I inject you with the serum. Okay, now you calm the fuck down there. What is this, a cult? Oh, hello. After all these years, I have not forgotten your voice. You are the fourth witness. I remember. I remember now what happened. What is that we saw? The eye of the bird. Evil in itself. What happened to us? What is that? What is it that I witness? You must tell me. You must make me understand what my mind cannot fathom. It was our curiosity that damned us. We opened that which should not be opened. In doing so, we shorn the veil that separates our world from his. In seeking vision, we were ourselves seen by the eye of the bird. It remembers us, it looks at us, it calls us from its dark nest, from its abominable lair. All these years I have attempted to return to it, but I have no strength left. These poor wretched creatures are too fragile. They lack the sight to return. None of them has. Only us, the four witnesses. Who are the other two? Where are they? They disappeared as you did. I haven't heard from any of you. But I was seized by curiosity. I absconded with my faith and deprived me from sanity. Oh Lord, forgive me for what I have sinned. Nothing remains. All that is left is surrender. Surrender to him. Gravely have we sinned, and now our only absolution is to burn into the flames. No, David just watched. He was like, well, what the? The adventure continues in episode 3. He buried us? The Last Door Memory was funded by 450 backers. We published it on June 21st in 2013. What the fuck was that? I didn't remember that because I never played this one for like fully. I played the first one and that was it. That's why I was like smooth with it basically. This one took a bit longer. But what the fuck was that? Baldwin fucking hit us in the face with a hammer and buried us? Okay, I can't wait to dive into the next one. But we will leave that for another video. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. And please, if you can leave a like, subscribe, and comment something here down below. And even share with a friend if you're willing to. I would deeply appreciate it. And I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.